Welcome back to my channel, Dooney Addicts. I am going to do a QVC shoe unboxing, and I am experimenting right now with brands. I'm especially focused on both comfort and design, as far as I guess I want something that's going to be stylish. So I decided to pick up 3 pair of the Fly London. I've heard great things about this brand. It's known, at least in Europe, for its comfort. It is definitely not an inexpensive brand. But I wanted a couple of pair of red sandals for the summer. Wanted those to match my handbags that I frequently pull out, and then wanted you know, to see if the comfort is worth all of the hype. So I've got 3 pair here. I've had the box now for probably about 2 weeks. Thought that I needed to get them open so that in the event it's not something that's going to work for me, I can still send them back to the queue and get my refund. So this is a pair called Moose, and it's in black, and there's the picture there. I wear a size 10, but in European sizes, for whatever reason, I always get a 42 because they seem to fit better. The 10s are really small. So here is this one. And it really is just kind of a wedge, plain black leather sandal. I'm not feeling anything really different when I feel the footbed, but maybe the difference in comfort is actually standing and walking, and the fact that it's got a thick rubber sole, and you know, there's the absorbency there. And then the other thing is the strap is Velcro, so it's adjustable, and if you have ankles or feet or whatever that swell throughout the day, that allows for an easy adjustment, even though it has the little faux adjustment on there. I'll let you know. But I don't have any concerns about the way they look. I actually like the little wedge like that. The platform kind of extends to the front of the shoe, so that will help to take some of the pressure off of like the ball of my foot. It's not as high of a sandal as if this part were lower and the, you know, the heel were higher. So that's the first pair. Okay, I paused the video so that I could try the shoe on and to make sure that the fit was good. The 42 is a good fit. If I had gotten a size 41, it would have been a little bit snug, I think. So in European sizes, again, I just want to reiterate that I always size up and get a size 42. The other thing is this shoe is exceptionally comfortable straight out of the box. Like, no wear time. I'd like to think that I have like super lush carpet padding, and that it's what made the difference in how these shoes feel. But I'm walking on these floors all the time, and there really is a difference in the level of cushion and support in these shoes. So I'm very, very pleased with that pair. The second pair is these next 2 pairs should both contain red pairs of shoes in different styles. So here is the first pair. Same style as the black, but not in leather. This is supposed to be more of a suede, but it's the same style. But this is not a true red to me. This is more of a rust color. It's pretty, so I will most likely keep it, especially given the comfort of the first pair just in trying them on. But this is not the bright red color that I was expecting when I placed the order. The box says that the color is scarlet. But to me, when I think about scarlet, I think about the story I read in school, The Scarlet Letter, and it was a bright red, and that shoe is not that. So let's see if this last pair in red is a true red. This shoe, as I look at it, if you have purchased any of the Dooney & Bourke bags in the color terracotta, this is more of a terracotta color. Again, the color on the box says scarlet, but it is definitely not a red. Terracotta is really a more appropriate color. Do like the color contrast between the sole and the upper, but it is definitely not a scarlet red. Okay, now I'm nervous because all of the boxes have a moose on them, so clearly that must be the bottom of the shoe. Scarlet is the color. I'm hoping this is truly a bright red, but ignore what I said about moose earlier. I'm sure this is the style number that you would need to look for if you are ordering, and then the size again is there. This is the style of the shoe. All right, so this one is actually more truer red. I'm in love with this shoe. I love the sole. This is definitely a little bit darker than the previous two pair. And the wedge is a little bit lower. Again, tried it on off camera. The comfort level is wear straight out of the box. Love the little fly detail, and of course on the buckle, even though that's a Velcro closure, it gives the faux buckle and the Velcro there. Strap across the top allows you to be able to dress the sandal up or to dress it down. My plan is to use all three of these for work. Again, the rubber sole, being out on the shop floor and so forth, that will absorb some of the shock from being on the concrete floors, and the floors can also sometimes be slippery, so with this having a rubber sole, I think it will provide for pretty good traction. So I'm going to keep all three pair. This is the true red pair. The other scarlet color is a more terracotta, and then of course the black will go with everything. So I know that Fly London was on Easy Pay tonight on QVC. Not all of the shoes were on Easy Pay, but these are a couple that I've recently picked up that I will be enjoying, and especially with a red handbag, now having a pair of red sandals to pull those looks together in the summer. I am looking forward to it. Unrelated, if you have not checked out belk.com, they are having their friends and family sale. I'm not sure whether it ends today, Saturday, or whether it goes through tomorrow, Sunday. But the code is working for Dooney & Bourke, which is taking an additional 25% off of Dooney & Bourke. So if you've not checked out belk.com this weekend and you're in the market for Dooney & Bourke, I would suggest going over and give it a quick check just to make sure there's not anything that you're missing. I noticed that there was a new collection. I believe it's the Cambridge collection. It's been out for a couple months, but it's finally made its way to QVC. And the Cambridge collection is available for an additional 25% off on belk.com. So thank you so very much for watching. If you have not hit the subscribe button. I'd ask that you do so that you don't miss any of my uploads and the craziness that I call my Dooney addiction. And until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.